Hello, it's back to school season. Yes, the kids reopen. Well, at my end at least, they reopen tomorrow. And as usual, I am going to prep a few things for the start of the school term. It's a long one, so I want to start, well, per my standards, a bit slow so that I don't overdo things or I don't get tired too quickly, okay? Please permit me. There's construction works going on around my area, so if you hear some interruptions while I'm doing this video, please forgive me. And the kids are home, so they'll be interrupting once in a while. What I'm going to do right now, okay, I've already done my Sobolo, and I'll be showing you a bit of the things we bought to usher them into the term. I'm doing Sobolo and then store-bought juice. And then I bought some biscuits because I'm not in the mood to bake right now. And I'll do a couple of other things. I'll bring you guys along in this video. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. My name is Yasmi and this is my space, Taste and Bloom. You're so welcome here, okay? Also, give me a thumbs up on the video even before we continue, okay? And let me know in the comment section what you guys are doing to prep yourselves and the kids for the school term. So these are the store-bought drinks. Um I bought some cocoa pops for like slow mornings, and then I bought some 3-in-1. I don't know what to call it, beverages. Please don't do that. And I also bought some biscuits, like I mentioned earlier. Some of the things we've already. You sorry. Goodness gracious, she fell. I'm a bad mom. Nanajo, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Okay. Come. So, like I was saying, we bought a host of other stuff. We bought it yesterday, so we've packed them into the pantry already. And I'm not going to bring it onto my counter and just show you, but just to have an idea. Even sugar, milk, all those essentials basically. Okay, and I'm going to get into the food prep proper, but it's 10:30. I'm going to do some. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't come into my video. Stand here. Don't pick it up. Go and put it in the sink. I'm going to start with the meat because I've done the sobolo. I'm waiting for it to cool down. I'll start with the meat prepping and then we'll go ahead, okay? Don't do that. I'm going to start by making fried rice because, like I said, it's past 10:30, right? It's 10:31. You want to wee? I'll be back. I'm back. So, like I said, I'm making the fried rice first. Did I say that already? Okay, but anyway, I'm going to make some quick fried rice because lunch will be. Yes, Nanaja. So what I added in is some onion, ginger, garlic, pepper. Yeah, habaneros, the green ones. Okay, and I'm going to stir fry this for a bit, and then I'll add my washed rice. So it's not the I don't know to say correct way of or proper way of making fried rice that I'm using today, because I'm against time. So I don't want this to like I can't stir fry the whole thing. So I'm going to cook the rice and then I'll just fry the vegetables and eggs or whatever separately and then I'll add it here. So yeah. So I'm going to start cooking this on high heat because I'm in a hurry, okay? And then when it has cooked down nicely, I'll transfer it onto the small burner and then I'll finish cooking it there. This rice I'm using, it's I don't know how to even say it. It multiplies. So normally I don't cook too much of it. This one that I'm cooking like this, I'll show you later. It will be like maybe here when I'm done cooking it. And that's enough for lunch for them, okay? I hope it's not too spicy because the blended ingredients I began with, I initially wanted to use it as a marinade, but, or, what am I even saying? I wanted to use it as a marinade, but I'm also using it for the fried rice, okay? So I'm going to go in with some soy sauce and then some salt. And and then some salt. Okay, please go back. I'll stir this and then I'll add some water and allow it to cook. I'm coming right now, Nanaja. So I'll just allow this to cook. Hmm? You're not shaking it. I'm going to start by marinating the goat meat, and then I have the chicken also here. Okay, for the goat meat, I'm going to use for jollof, so I'll just steam it in a different saucepan, and then we'll go from there. Yes, yes, I know. He's going to use the washroom. He's using the washroom. Yes, that's it. So ginger, garlic, onions, the pepper blend, and then some salt. Then I'm also using some mixed spices as well. That's all, okay? Goat meat is tough, and I'm using it for jollof, so obviously I'm going to be cooking it well. Plus, I need the stock, a bit of the stock for my jollof, so that's why I'm adding a lot of water, okay? It's doing well, so I'm just going to give it a stir and then allow it to finish cooking. Are you even an African? Or is it a Ghanaian thing? I don't know. If you cook and then you don't do this to your spoon. Anyway, let's move on to 4 pieces of chicken. So as usual, I'm also marinating that with some ginger, onions, garlic, and some habanero pepper. Let me set this up. And then I'm adding some mayonnaise. So you can add an egg. I'm also going in with some cornstarch. It will help with the crispiness, right? That's the way the hey. Then I'm adding some rosemary because I can, okay? I would have added chicken seasoning, but I don't have any at home right now, so I'm doing salt. Don't worry, my hands are clean, okay? And I really don't like using gloves, so there you have it. I'm going to mix everything up and then allow it to sit for about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back to it, okay? So I'll put this in the fridge and then we'll go on with something else. So our fried rice is almost done, or our rice rather is almost done. So I'm going to stir fry or whatever. I don't even know what to call it. I'm going to just fry some eggs and then sausages and then add it on here. Today the squad said they don't want vegetables, so honestly I'm not going to push it. Like the oil is a lot, but we move. Is it only me that's like, or is it my household that gets to eggs like crazy? Because I feel like we buy, if I'm not exaggerating, I think we buy a crate of eggs maybe probably every week. Yeah, but anyway, I'm adding the sausages here as well. So of course, if you're adding vegetables, you can do that at this point. But like I said, the squad says today they're not in the mood for vegetables. The crazy thing is that if we bought fried rice from a restaurant or from outside, let me put it like that, right? They wouldn't mind though, but it's because I'm doing it for them in the house. See, I don't know, no matter how I present the vegetables in the fried rice, they'll take them out. So I sometimes I blend the vegetables and then cook it with the rice. Then they will not know it's in there and then they'll just eat it. But today is one of those days. I have a lot on my plate, so we'll just do with this, okay? So we'll just add it here and then we'll call it a day. Just mix everything. The rice is looking good. So I tasted it actually and it doesn't need any more salt or whatever. So I'm just going to mix this up and then just leave it to cook for about 5 more minutes. I told you about the rice, right? A multiplied, and you will not believe that it's not a you to Jimmy. Let me not. Let me just say it. I use Royal Umbrella for all my house dishes. I said my house dishes, my rice dishes at home. Okay, so just in case you're looking for a, hey, somebody choking. Nobody was choking. Go ask Kobe why he was faking the cough. Mimi, kuna ko bisa ko bisa din tina no obawa. Ana na mama nipa yem hihye ne sa. Oh, I'll just leave our fried rice for now and then lunch is ready. The strained sobolo. Sorry, pineapple. I've already strained it, but I wanted to like get a second strain. Watermelon too. So this is sobolo mixed with pineapple and watermelon. I've already prepped my bottles to receive this. It's slightly warm, so I'm going to wait for like maybe 10 minutes and then I'll bottle it. Today I got 10 bottles. So like I said, I'll just add it to the store-bought drinks and then we are good to go. Let's start with the jollof. Let me fry it breakfast. Yes. What is that? Mm. I am almost done frying the chicken. I mean, it's just 4 pieces, so yeah, that's it. And the jollof is also on fire here. I also
Stop
made
mixing
some
Bofrot
puff
or
puff mix
puff
as well
puff
because my
from
second
scratch
son
every single
requested
time.
that he would be
Instead,
taking
make
some
this
Bofrot to school
instant
some
puff
days of
puff
the
or
week. So,
Bofrot mix
of course, I made
once and
some for them.
enjoy.
It is a few minutes past 2 p.m. Like I mentioned, the chicken is almost done now. The jollof is also on fire. The goat meat is ready to go into the jollof. What else? I need to do the girl's hair. So I'm going to wash it, which I'm not going to show because it's always a fight, okay? But I'll finish the hair and then after that, later on in the evening, maybe around 4 5, when I'm a bit rested, I'll go and do inventory for their school stuff. By that I mean what's it called? Singlets, underwears, what else? Check if their bottles are okay, their bowls, set out stuff for the school week basically. So yeah, stay tuned. If I'm sure I'll show her hair, a bit of the hair, and then we'll sign out. No, no, no. Hmm. People of God, it's 5 p.m. and I've just rounded up everything I had to do today. I'm ready for the squad to go tomorrow because I'm tired. Okay. We pray God's divine protection and covering over them as they begin a new term, that they will do exploits basically. Okay, so I'm glad you watched me today, and I'm hoping that you could also share some tips, some tricks, some hacks that have helped you whenever the kids are back to school or going back to school. Okay, and let's all learn in the comment section. On your way out, please don't forget to share as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Enjoying the blooming family. And until I see you again in another video, please don't forget to keep blooming.